Welcome to Reflection, a place where paths to success are illuminated. Thank you for joining us. My name is Sam Adedeji. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel. Welcome with me, Mr. Damilola Oladehin, also known as ThePRman. This man, he intimidates me with his, handsome look. And this man is like my other one. That one, we'll come to that one later. But I will still ask him how he does that one. So, Mr. Damilola,
Yes, sir.
thank you for joining us. Why ThePRman? Let's start from there. Why ThePRman?
Okay. I got the name from a notable man in Nigeria that I worked with, and he was a kind of difficult person to work with. But the short period of time I worked with him, I was able to get his attention and then direct him the way I wanted.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, he just said, "Okay, you are the ThePRman." So I said, "Oh, the ThePRman." I just took the name and I trademarked it, and that's how it became my alias.
Wow. That's a very good one. So I got an inference from the fact that it wasn't just a nickname.
Yeah.
It was gotten from a job well done.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that speaks excellence.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Damilola, PR. I know PR to be a public relations. So, but then I feel like public relations, what's this about? So, but as a public relations specialist, what do you do?
Okay. Public relations is a big deal. It's actually broad, and if you look at it, so you just need to pick a certain area where you can function well. So public relations is, in a simple term, is proper management of information between you, to be the organization, celebrity, an individual, and the public. So as a PR specialist or strategist, I am the intermediary between you and the public. So I pass the information from you to the public, and whatever feedback we get from the public, I bring it in so that there will be a balance. And then any information will not be perceived wrongly or will not be passed wrongly. So basically, that's what I do. I plan with the management at the management level. So when I'm working with an organization, I like to be, that's how it should be. So I like to be at the management level so that we can get the information firsthand and then take it to the public. So that's what we do basically.
Yeah, that's a very fantastic job.
Thank
I
you.
never knew before now that it's that robust.
Yeah.
But then you said it's a big deal. Then it's a big sector.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
it's a very big field of
Very
play.
big.
So, as a person, which of this field of play do you specialize in? Do you focus on?
Okay, thank you. We influence opinion generally. So, but in PR sector, I focus more on community relations, crisis management, event and strategy. I do reputation management also. So with that, it does not stop me from getting to all other parts of public relations like press releases, speech writing, and all that. I do that, but my core are those ones I mentioned. And to God be the glory, we've been doing well with that.
Wow. So, can you run us through how it has been? Has it been bed of roses? Has it been going well so far? Or there have been challenges? And if there have been challenges, how have you been able to, maneuver these challenges so far?
All right. Nothing in life comes easy.
Yeah.
And then in life, even life itself is a risk.
Yeah.
So when you have a task at hand, you know that yes, you are going for this, and then definitely it is never promised that the road will be smooth all the way. But God has been faithful, and then with the help of mentors, guidance that you can get from some places, you know that you can overcome the odds and then jump through. It's not been easy. I with a background of guidance and counseling, so I didn't study anything that has to do with communication.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So, but when I ventured into it, I didn't have anybody to hold my hand and guide me through. but I sought knowledge. I went through I made some errors when I started because there was nobody to say, "Oh, do it this way." So I had to, at some point, I had to intern with one organization to say, "Okay, yeah, let me do this," and then do all that. So I gathered some things that will be beneficial to me in future, and so that's how it's been. So, but nonetheless, the celebrities, the organizations, individuals, politicians that we've worked with, yes, because I love feedback. So I get feedback from them. The ones that are not satisfied are not up to the ones that are very satisfied. So we still, and the journey, we still keep on going on the journey. So it's been God and it's been good.
Wow. That's a very fantastic one.
Thank you.
So it's more like a journey of learning and doing.
Yes.
Because looking at it, most young professionals do not understand the fact that feedback generally is part of the journey.
Definitely.
Both good and bad is part of the journey. It keeps you in check and to know what to do best. So now looking back at your journey also, what would you say has been the most significant challenge you faced so far? I mean, the one that almost throw you off balance.
In the field of PR or in life generally?
Let's take the two.
Okay. All right. So in life, the most challenging thing I've had recently, some years ago, I overcame it, and I'm still in the process of healing more. That's in life. So I value family a lot. So I did not enjoy paternal care at all. So in a way, it affected me. I was in the boarding house, so I'll see father and mother coming to greet their kids. It will only be my mother alone, or maybe my auntie, because I grew up with my auntie when I was in secondary school. So I'll look at it. At some point, I'll just go and sit down somewhere, and I saw the traces that this thing affected me in some ways. Because if I had two of them taking care of me, I would have gone farther than this. I would have felt more loved, and then some things that got slowed down would have been faster for me. So in life, it got to me until God saw the way God did it, that I just got better, and then I moved on. And then in the area of PR, I got a job in Abuja 2016. I was in Abuja then, and then it was more than me. So I wanted to do it alone because of the money involved, and Mulano. So I saw heartbreak facing me like you are
staring in the eye.
Yeah, so I did a job. It was if I did it well, if I involved other people, it would have taken me to other places. But because I thought this money, let me have it to myself, and the experience I didn't have. There's no way one tree will say wants to make a forest. So that's lesson.
Wow.
Yes, I got people involved, but it was late. If I'd done it earlier, then I would. So that one in the I would never. Now I do collaboration a lot. I love it. It even makes life easier for me. So those two I can pick right now and say, okay, yes, but we've overcome that. To God be the glory.
Wow, that's a very, 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 very notable one. So let me, looking at the one of career, sincerely, it's personally too, I would I testify to the fact that collaboration makes life much easier.
Yes.
When it comes to even any area, every sector, media, career, business, whatever you want to do, collaboration makes life. Thank you for sharing that light to us. I believe that in this journey, like you said, you didn't start out studying PR or studying communication, studying media in school or anything, but you started out, you couldn't have, as you started out, you couldn't have someone to hold your hand
Yeah.
like thoroughly through the journey. You
Yeah.
had to study, but then I know that maybe one person or two or something must have been influential to your journey so far.
Yeah.
So can you just give us an a light on such individual or such thing?
Okay. So there are people in this life. When you meet them, you know that yes, they don't need to give you money, but the impact, the knowledge they impact into
To
you,
you.
so you know that you can go far, and then make money and even appreciate them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So there are few people that I've met. I'll talk about my mentor, Smith, Dr. Smith Bam. He was very instrumental in my growth. This is a man that we went to do a job 2013, and my money was 55,000 naira, and he told me to take 45,000 naira to go and buy books.
Wow.
I look at it as so now 10,000 naira I go take. And he told me the kind of books I should buy. Very self-development, all different, and I'm thankful to him.
Wow.
Dr. Bisi Olawi, Dr. Swag, is a senior lecturer in the University of Ibadan in communication and language arts. He guided me too, and so thank you to him. There are people, friends, associates, too numerous to mention that I've collaborated with, and there are some people also that I've not met, but they've been very good with the way they write, with their knowledge and all that they've shared. So if I start to mention it more,
Yeah.
Brian Tracy is one of them. Donald Trump, the president of
The United
America,
States.
the United States, is one of them. I've read some of his books, and I said, "Oh, this guy, yes." So some perspectives again. Alibaba, my boss, I cannot. Alibaba, the comedian.
Yeah.
So he opened his library to me,
To you.
so that I should come, and then that one also. Laugh of the comedian. Oh, man, I cannot forget that one.
Yeah.
And then yes, there are people around that
Wow,
have
Bernard.
impacted
So
me.
it means that you have the school of thought that mentorship and
It's key.
followership,
Yes,
that's a very profound one. Thank you for sharing that also.
thank you.
And looking back at your journey, what would you consider your most remarkable achievement? To say PRman so far, actually, because
Okay.
I believe there are better days ahead.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So far, what would you say? This one has been my and how did you come about those achievements?
Okay, so okay, so I'll still go back to that 2016.
Wow.
So I left Ibadan 2015 to Lagos, and from Lagos I got a job in Abuja. And so when I went, I left my business. I was working with an organization as a communication manager.
Manager.
So as somebody just came and said, "I see you dress well, you talk well, you do this. Okay, talk to this person." And I spoke with the person, and then the person, the first time in my life that I would, I would ever say, I want to charge in foreign currency.
Wow.
And then so he just said, "How much would you?" I mean, I wanted to say in naira. I said, "No, we don't do that." Do that. I calculated it. I said, "Okay." So that gave me an exposure in a way, and I cannot forget it. How I came about that, I was just doing my own thing, and somebody was observing, and then just made a recommendation that I think this guy can do this for you. And that was how that came. That's one. Another one was I helped somebody out. I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter for the person, and I took it to where she wanted to take it to, and then they got her the job, and he said, "Okay, who wrote the stuff for you?" And she just mentioned my name. That, oh yeah, so the person didn't ask further. The person just went online, searched for my
Wow.
name, and then I was called
Wow.
to work with them for 6 months. That 6 months changed the orientation for me. I thought I knew some things, but that 6 months, I cannot forget each day of those 6 months. I can never forget. So that happened to me. And then marriage also has done something very important for me. I started thinking differently since the day I got married.
Hmm.
So it's those ones, and I cannot forget also in the year 2000 when Renard Bonke came to Nigeria at Samonda, I gave my life to Christ.
Wow.
So that also.
Wow. Very remarkable journey. Very remarkable journey so far. So I thank you for sharing that. I could get, from all you said, looking at doing what you do best, and doing it excellently well,
Yeah.
people are noticing. Like someone is just there that you
Yes.
don't know is watching
That's
you,
it. That's it.
and will just pick you up, pick an interest in you, and just recommend you, or even refer you to an opportunity that will be out there for you to grab. And also, you said something again about the fact that someone took your name and just search you out. It means you have to put yourself in a public space.
That's it.
Don't forget, in our last episode, we talked about, talking more about what you do. Make noise about what you do best. Make noise about it. Tell everybody, put it out there. Let them know that you are doing this thing and you are doing it well. And before you know it, it will get to you.
That's
and
it.
for singles there, you can see that shit. I won't talk about it too much. You said marriage. No, I won't talk about it too much. We'll go to another point. Thank you very much, Mr. Damilola.
You're
It's
welcome.
been a very, very wonderful time with you.
Thank you.
And very insightful, I must commend.
you.
It's
Thank
very
you.
insightful. And we believe that we cannot get all of your worth of knowledge. In a sitting, we cannot get it. It's something that we would have to continue. Call you probably one or two times more to do more of this. And but before we go, I've seen something more like a pattern in this time and climb, and it's about the time management for young professionals, for entrepreneurs, for career lovers, even in the academics or whatever. We believe that 'cause a lot of things happen to us. Most importantly, even for male figures and female, both parties, anyways, we see that we are trying to grow in our professions, in our crafts, but then we still have some other things to settle, to look into, and it's more like 24 hours is not even enough for us again.
Yeah.
But then, how were you able to, how have you been able so far to manage your time? We all have 24 hours equally. You don't have more than me, I don't have more than you.
Yes.
But have you been able to, manage your time in a way that makes you more efficient in what you do and how you do it best?
Okay. First thing I think we need to overcome is a procrastination.
Yeah.
Procrastination, they say, is a thief of time. So once you can get over that, then you know what to do. And then I was taught earlier on in life that it's better as you are walking alongside your path in life, have this to-do list. So the task you're supposed to do per day, have it and put time there. Let there be timeline that you do. Sometimes I've been carried away and I'll just ask God, please give me more hours with these 24 hours. But no, it will never be done.
Yeah.
So everybody has that 24 hours. So what you do, put everything that you want to do, put it down, and then now allocate time to it. With that, the time management factor will be done properly. Yeah. And then if you need to delegate. Don't say you want to do everything at once. So you cannot do it. You cannot be in 3 locations at the same time. You cannot drive 2 cars at the same time. Perfect. So you just make sure that you delegate. The one that you need to delay. The one that you need to do right now, get it done. And then with that, life will get better. And then time management will be done so well that you also, at the end of the day, when you ask yourself, what have I achieved for the day? You'll be able to score yourself and say, okay, this is what I've done.
Wow.
I think that's it.
Wow. If you need to delegate.
Yes.
If you need to, delay. And if you need to do it
Act,
at that time,
yes,
act. Don't say what I need to do now, I will do it later. It's actually a very, very dangerous thing to do at every point in time. Thank you very much once again for having us. We believe that we cannot fully drink out of your wealth of knowledge in this episode, and we believe that if you have opportunity to bring you up again, you will definitely come.
Anytime.
So very glad to have. So you can hear him now. We hold him to his head. Thank you.
Reflection. I'm coming back.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And
thank you so much.
Thank you very much for staying glued to your devices up to this time. And if you are joining us for the very first time, we welcome you. We thank you. We love you. And if you are a returning subscriber, please, we appreciate you very well. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, and also share our publicity materials. Until we come to your faces again on another episode, my name is Sam Adedeji. Until then, stay good. Bye.